Good morning. It's a firewood day for me. You can probably hear the tinkle of the river in the background. Got this couple of aloe trees here that blew over back along, so they're going to be upcycled into firewood. I got the trusty big red with me and my lovely cheap Husqvarna. So what I'm going to try and do is to cobble this together into one film from a few short clips, hopefully. Thanks for the thumbs up and the replies to some of the films I've already put on, and for the people that have participated in the poll I put on Twitter today. Today's Sunday, by the way, about buying a video camera. Still not sure what I'm going to do at this stage, but you know, can't go on doing these crappy films on my phone when I could be doing crappy films with a video camera. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Catch you later. Okay, first tree done. I got a pile of logs there for the chimney later. I don't want to bring the chimney in just yet because the cattle are in this field and I don't particularly want them to lick my beloved to death. You can see there the splits. I've just split them in four to help them dry out. That's why I'm out of breath actually. And I got a load on the bike ready to go back. Some big logs to be split on the front and some cordwood on the back. So I'll get that lot home and then might have a bit of grub and then come back down and cut up the second one, which I think is a bit bigger. Yeah, it is a bit bigger. So catch you later. Right, I'm not sure if you can see that. Moisture on this wood I've just brought in 41%. 41%. So clearly it's not suitable for burning just yet. This is just the first load coming on the bike, so there's the splits in a cage, and over here is the few bits of cordwood I brought in. Now the observant amongst you will see that that is raised off the ground on a couple of scaffolding poles, and the cage is up on pallets. I'm actually going to have two cages here, so I should be able to have about 2.5 meters of timber there. A similar figure on that one over there. The reason it needs to be off the ground is to let the air flow through it. Some of you may notice that I have got already quite a bit of wood here stacked up, and the difference in moisture between this stuff which is just stacked on the ground and the stuff that was stacked on there was quite remarkable. So let the air get underneath your logs, folks. There's some more splits there to be done sometime. This is all hedge wood, so it's all knotty rubbish. Good burning wood because it's nearly all ash and beech. But what we're going to do is hire in a hydraulic splitter to sort that lot out, and I think most of that will end up going to Wiltshire. So this timber that I'm bringing in now at the moment, hopefully fill that area and fill that area. That will be for 2 years' time. We go through quite a bit of wood because obviously 2 homes to heat and 3 fire grates of different sizes, which causes some friction in the family because I like big logs, but there we are. I'll carry on with what I'm doing. Bye. Second tree's cut up. I got another load on the bike ready to go, and a load waiting, and then some splits, which hopefully I'll be able to get one load in the chimney. So I'll take this lot off home now. I'll probably stop off for some lunch on the way and come back down and get the second load for the bike, and hopefully finish splitting those logs, and then one load with the chimney. Right, lunchtime. Adios. Well, that's it. Day's work. Well, 4.5 hours, I suppose, excluding interruptions and little breaks and dinner and things like that. So I got a cubic metre of splits there. Thankfully the chimney came into its own there because I managed to haul that lot back on the back of the chimney. And I got, I suppose there's another metre there, if I can push it, 3/4 of a metre perhaps. So that's about a third, maybe a quarter of what we'll go through in a winter. And it's fairly hard graft for a rest day, but there we are. Get another cubic metre there and fill up the gap between the two and get a cover over, and they should dry out nicely. 40% they came in at moisture wise, so they're not going to be fit for burn until they're below 20%, so it'll be interesting to see how long it takes, because as I said earlier, you want a bit of air to be able to get round, which is, these are a new idea of mine. I had some weld mesh knocking around spare, so I thought, well, I'll make some cubes and we can actually see how much wood we use. I have got to sort this bloody lot out sometime as well. And you might ask why I'm doing it at this time of year. Well, the ground where these trees came from is wet ground at the best of times, although it should be drying out now. We've sorted the drains out a bit. At the moment we've got cattle down there, which I need to go and let out in a minute. But that ground is probably going to get laid up for silage in the next few weeks, so it'll be even more difficult to get on there. So good jobbed, I think. And I let my neighbour have about 10 foot, I expect, of the bottom half of the trunk, because he hasn't been very well lately, and like to help out the neighbours when I can. So there we go, another day, another $1. That lot there to buy around here would cost you 70 quid, I expect. I'm not quite sure whether it's economical what I do, but I feel good about it. So, and it's all sustainable timber. Anyway, Firewood day number 1 for 2019 over with. Tatty bye.